The sword swallower for a minute. Fortunately, it was just a broom he was balancing. They're trying to sweep it. Right now, they got it all going their way with 2:55 left, Eddie. Their scheme is solid. They're beating them on the pass, beating them on the dribble. They're just playing much better defense, yeah. Getting second shots.
Brought Wes Matthews in off the bench, and he has changed this one dramatically in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Rockford better make it extremely rugged right now.
Carmichael hounds Matthews.
Now it's getting physical inside. That's what they're going to have to do if they're going to have any shot.
In the paint, turnaround jumper good by Gibson, but they're going to whistle Pace Mannion for bumping Gibson en route.
This all changed at the 7-minute mark. Tulsa's been on a 15-6 run as we look at Charlie Rosen. Rumors are about Charlie in the Chicago area that he's going to the Bulls. It was in the Chicago Tribune, going up as an assistant coach. He's a great coach with big people. And the word is they want him to work with Purdue. It's been denied by the Bulls. We just have to see how that one works.
Lightning with the steal. Mannion leads the break. Lewis can't handle the pass.
He was looking on the right, and the ball was on the left shoulder. Right back at him. They better get back. West will find somebody.
There's the backdoor lob to Schaus. Oh, my.
That's the prettiest play of the day. Wes Matthews looks like this is going to be his day. I watched him when they were introducing the team. He wasn't starting, but he was out cheering his teammates on.
Super B hits the three-point try. He now has 5 and tries to settle his ball club down a little bit. 25-18, Tulsa on top.
Look at the B. He's had a couple of picks. Kid plays hard.
A couple of substitutions. Gary Vose checks in for Tulsa. And for the Rockford Lightning, John Johnson, who was picked up after Lampley was suspended.
But Johnny's been around a long time.
Alton Lee gets a chance to rest those weary bones.
We just got a shot. We barely saw him in the picture, but Jim King works for Tulsa right here. Jim King was a great player with the Lakers, played for the Warriors, the Bulls, and he coached here at the University of Tulsa. A quality person, now working here.
Dexter Schaus pulls his heels. Washington checks in. Nice defense inside. Matthews runs it down. Sets for 3. And Carmichael with a rebound.
Got a lot of them in Northern Iowa.
McLean bumps into his own man, Gadsden. Now it's on the floor. Washington with a steal. Tebow quickly down the floor. Mannion intercepts.
We could go down to the YMCA the last couple possessions. They got a game going on. I'll watch it this morning.
On the wing it goes. Washington now picks up Mannion. Mannion takes him to the bucket and gets fouled and pays dearly for the effort.
Pace plays a lot of minutes. Now they funnel him to the baseline so that they can come over and use the shot blocker, but there's the foul. Cross hand is going to get you every time. Pace played for, excuse me, Danny, played for Jerry Pym at the University of Utah. He would really like to post up, but every time he does, he draws that off guard or somebody at the top. They immediately dive and
ends up double teamed most of the time. Really, before the championship series, he was having a heck of a postseason, and they've really pretty much shut him down.
He really played on an interesting team in college. I mentioned Utah. He played with Danny Brains, who's now, I believe, over in Greece, and Tom Chambers. Tom Chambers, what you see is what you get, and they have done such a great job with him as the second one rattles out. In Phoenix, they'd ask Tom Chambers, play only 5 minutes of defense at the end of the game. Go out and do your thing, shoot. Chambers likes to shoot, and that ball club is challenging the Lakers in their division.
6-point spread. Tulsa on top. Washington to the basket, has it slapped away, and Tebow runs it down. Low post to Spivey, who stepped out of bounds. Fans continuing to pour into the Fairgrounds Pavilion here in Tulsa. Great support here for this first-year franchise. They're trying to win it all in their first season.
I listened to a radio station today urging them to get out by telling them, don't you want to miss work today?
Carmichael throws it up inside. Vose with a personal foul.
Number 50, Gary Close, is the first.
There's a look at Charlie Rosen. He's a writer. Let's pick up the action here. Carmichael is only 5'9", but he's so strong. Actually doesn't jump that well. He just works so hard. Had a chance to go to Eastern Illinois, selected in instead, Northern Iowa, as we look at it one more time.
Carmichael, the smallest player in the CBA. Now with 6 on the afternoon. Under a minute to go here in quarter number 1. Tebow, low post to Spivey, no return, turnaround, jumper, and he nails it.
Took good, didn't he?
Spivey, an outstanding player in all respects, a team-motivated player, too. He'll do what he has to within the structure. Super B, top of the key, and he nails it.
He's kept them in it. It's been terrific.
He has 8 time running out. Washington in a hurry, pulls up from 15, got it off before the buzzer, but it did not go. So we've wrapped up the opening quarter here from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Fast Breakers off to a 5-point lead in game number 4 of the CBA Championship Series. Keep in mind, if Tulsa wins today, it's all over.
Losing your hair and doing your best to cover it up. Deep down, you know that trying to hide it really doesn't work. But here's something that does. Hi, I'm Bradford Dillman with some great news. It's New Generation, a hair care system that really can make a difference. You see, New Generation actually unclogs blocked hair follicles so that your own hair can begin growing again. New Generation has the exact formula discovered by Dr. Ilona Schreck-Perula at the University of Helsinki.
There has been a great decrease in the fallout of hair that I have.
And I got to admit, from the very start, it worked for me.
I wouldn't hesitate to recommend it to anybody.
New Generation's combination of shampoo, conditioner, and this unique overnight formula have stopped excessive hair fallout and started new hair growth in the majority of men and women who tested it. And now it could help you too. Well, call for this free information and find out how you can stop covering up and get your hair growing again with New Generation.
I suppose you were expecting someone else.
Dexter Schaus with 9, Brent Carmichael with 8, leading their respective teams in game number 4 of the CBA Championship Series. Tulsa leads by 5 overall at 27-22.
Schaus does it so quietly. I'm amazed. I did not believe he was leading his team in scoring.
Peter Tebow with 7, and on the other side of the ledger, Derek Lewis has 5. Those are the top 4 scorers in this one. Kind of a strange tempo to this one thus far. Neither team really doing a very good job of putting the basketball in the hoop.
No question about it. They've been under 40% most of the period. We'll get some stats in just a moment.
CBA Championship Series on ESPN is being brought to you by AT&T. From equipment to networking, from computers to communications, AT&T, the right choice. By Minolta, makers of the Minolta Freedom Camera, now the official camera of the CBA. By Wilson, now the official shoe of the CBA. And by Budweiser. Beechwood Age for that clean, crisp taste. This Bud's for you. Well, they've turned out in full force here this afternoon. Jose Slaughter seeing his first playing action here in half number 1 for the Rockford Lightning.
And Tracy Moore, the hometown guy, actually went to John Marshall in Oklahoma City, but played here at the University of Tulsa, is in for the Breakers.
There's Moore with the basketball, number 22. Number 1 draft choice here of the Fast Breakers. What a whip pass inside. Spivey, though, locked up by Lewis.
That was a great pass. Matthews has had several.
And now quickly, Gibson sits down and Post checks in.
Boy, and Henry Bibby has given Alt-Malik Gibson an earful.
Not happy with whatever Gibson didn't do or the way that he did try to execute. Near steal. Now shouts for three with the fresh legs. That won't go, and Gadsden climbed the ladder for that one.
Well, he can jump as good as anybody I've seen.
Jose thought shot first, kicked it back to Carmichael, and you won't see Brent Carmichael lose the handle too many times. Mannion on the overplay. Moore takes it to the basket. Gadsden slapped around inside, and Gadsden runs it down. Leads the break to Mannion, who gets the basket.
That's when they've been at their best, Denny, in transition. They cut it to 3. Most of their points have come in transition. They can't buy one from the outside.
Spivey turns square, shoots. That one off the mark. Matthews going to give it to Schaus on the wing, and Dexter will shoot it home.
Once again, the assist, though, to Wes Matthews.
Look at Schaus. Oh, my. All over him. Top of the key jumper. No good by Slaughter. Baseball pass, and it's perfect. Moore hacked by Slaughter, and he really hits the deck.
Little snowbird, though, from Spivey. That was impressive. He launches that pass. There it is as Tracy Moore gets hammered. Tracy led Tulsa, University of Tulsa that is, in scoring and assists as a senior. He was an all-Missouri Valley Conference selection. J.D. Barnett, one of the all-timers coaching here. I like the guy.
Well, McLean will check in at next opportunity for Rockford. What a great, great length of the floor pass that was, though. Daryl LaMonica style there. McLean checks back in. He's been fairly quiet with 4 points.
You know, I was talking to him before the game. I said, why Villanova? You had 200 offers. He says, family atmosphere. Raleigh Massimino graduates his people. Academics are important to me. He kept a 3.1 GPA.
Seven-point advantage. Nice tap away. Matthews in a hurry. He's going to win the battle to the basket, but does not dunk it home. Now back the other way. Mannion will jam it. Oh, what a turn of events.
Guarantee you, that's in a highlight film, or else for the Christmas party, that was something else both ways. I like it.
Oh,
I really like it.
Matthews with a beeline to the basket, dunked it and missed it. And Mannion ended up drilling it the other end. Now McLean loads it up, doesn't dunk it, but gets the easy layup.
Right back in it. Tulsa's gotten a little careless. It's a 3-point game. You let this outfit hang around. You know, they didn't get to the finals by playing bad basketball. Tulsa's been terrific. Ed Clark spots a foul. They want to fight. Dexter Schaus wants to fight somebody. They got to stop that.
Schaus and McLean, I think, locked up a little bit. Wayne decides to run the other way, and Dexter still voicing his opinion, as is Henry Bibby.
Well, Henry's all over Dexter. He doesn't want him punching somebody and getting thrown out. He's played great defense.
Well, Moore was late getting there, and McLean took advantage of the situation.
Have you ever seen anybody shoot a curveball like McLean in 1-point game? That's unbelievable, that spin. That's like Alvin Williams.
Nice entry pass. Spivey, 3 for 3.
He's been good since he comes in. He posts up.
Well, Gadsden went down in a tumble. Spivey tried to save the basketball. And did you get the feeling that both of these teams are kind of pulling out all the stops?
I would think so. Schaus has established a new CBA 4-game series record for three-pointers. He has 17.
He's had a brilliant championship series. This one ends today. I think we know who the MVP is. McLean to the window one more time, and Dwayne has exploded. He now has 10.
They invited him to go to the baseline because he's a left-hander, and he shows them. And his ball club now is within 1.
I think he'd rather go that way. Gadsden gives Spivey room and then slaps it away. Slaughter leads the break. To Mannion one more time.
Nice pass by Jose. Played at Portland State for Jack Avina. Turned down USC. He's from Compton.
First time in ages, the Lightning back on top.
They were down by 8. They've come out and they've done a very good job. They don't want this thing to be over.
A little clear out for Spivey against Gadsden. to the baseline. Looking for room. Went up without the basketball and got fouled. Tebow checks back in for Henry Bibby's Tulsa fast break. Bibby, an interesting story, huh? He won a CBA championship as a player and coach, won an NCAA championship and also an NBA championship. Only player in the history of basketball to accomplish that feat.
You know, and he's used to working hard all his life. He was a 4th-round pick going in the NBA. Probably had his best years with the 76ers.
Spivey, a very popular player wherever he goes. Started the season with, that's right, the Rockford Lightning.
Tulsa is 8 of 8 from the free throw line.
Continue to be perfect on the day. McLean fighting off Tebow, has it slapped away, and what a nice defensive series that time for Peter Tebow.
Played a couple years over in Europe. Here's a trap if they can get it together.
Spivey again. He's had the hot hand. This one off the back of the iron. Slaughter surveys the situation.
Here's their problem now. Jose is a 2. He's got to play the 1 guard when Carmichael goes out of there since Presley's gone. Now the clear side.
Oh, this time McLean opts to go the other way and draws the foul.
He's really got to have a big day if they're going to stay alive in this thing.
I think Dwayne a little upset with himself. He didn't make the basket there. Got a free shot at it in the lane. Well, he has the big game capabilities. Make no mistake about that.
Oh, yeah. Worcester, Massachusetts. His high school coach, the late Joe Walsh, still talks about him. It's nice to hear a kid talk about his high school coach. It's nice to hear him talk about academics. When you have 200 offers and you pick a school because of the family atmosphere and academics, I think that speaks well.
Double team on Schaus. Out of trouble he goes to Spivey. Matthews looks down low. Seal off by Gibson. Can he get it up and in? No, but he is fouled. Nice try that time by Alton Lee.
Good backside help from Gadsden as the defensive intensity has been there the entire game. It hasn't been pretty, but no fault as far as effort. Here's the pass, and Alton Lee unable to get the handle as Mannion gives him help from the backside, and there's the foul. Got to cut down the number of catches those big guys have in there by really putting pressure on. That's their first miss, I believe, Vinny.
Yep. He does a nice job of sealing off, but you're right. If you get the ball in there, there's no time to drop it and take it back up. It's the Breakers by 1 at 36-35. Jose tries to change that scenario, but Spivey away with the rebound.
Slaughter did a great job by choking off Matthews, preventing the break. That's how you stop the fast break. Choke those guards when they try to get to the corner of the court.
Slaughter slapping on the heavy D against Matthews. Matthews content to drive inside, then get it to Spivey on the wing. No go, and Gadsden with a tiptoe rebound.
The outside shooting just does not look good either side. Just hadn't been there. No touch today. Maybe it'll pick up.
Inside, one more time off the glass. He's got to be about 70% when he gets to use the box.
Well, that's where he's really fun to watch, too, as they have the lead once again.
No rollover in Rockford, I can guarantee you that.
Well, Charlie Rosen is a player's coach. They don't like him here in Tulsa, but I'll guarantee you the Rockford players like him. He'll fight for you.
Dexter looks for an opening. Now off the dribble, hits the jump shot.
Boy, that was soft. That looked good.
The only thing it wasn't was a three-pointer. He now has 13.
We've had 4 lead changes, 3 ties.
No-look pass. Gadsden with a fall-away jumper.
Oh, he's on the back. Should be no good.
Up and good by Lewis, but they wave it off because he was over the top.
Derek can jump, but not that good. He just used his shoulder to get up a little higher.
And Henry Bibby opts to call for a time. So with 6:11 left to go here in quarter number 2, This one is tightened up considerably, 38-37, as the action is heated here in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Minolta presents Take Your Best Shot. Milt Wagner of the Rapid City Thrillers knows what it takes to win a championship. In 1985, he played on the NCAA championship team, Louisville Cardinals. And now, he's putting his talents to use to help lead Rapid City in the same direction. Minolta salutes Milt Wagner for having the freedom to take his best shot.
Intelligent, ingenious, in a world by itself, the new Maxim Series I. Only from the mind of Minolta.
In 1953, Wilson was named the official ball of the National Basketball Association. In 1985, Wilson was named the official ball of Michael Jordan.
When sports cream, when arms are sore, when legs ache, when muscles hurt. Why Sports Cream? Massaging Sports Cream in brings fast pain relief. No medicine-y smell, no odor. Why Sports Cream? Because it works.
A good look at the first team in the CBA, and two players from Rockford located on that #1 team.
Yeah, and how about Clint Wheeler? You know, he used to wrestle in high school. Brooke Steppe, a #1 pick of then the Kansas City Kings.
Brooke now playing in Portland.
Yeah.
For the rest of the season. All right, back to live action. Close ball game. Tulsa led by 8 at one stage in quarter #1, but the Lightning has struck back. Schaus and Dwayne McClain leading the way. Spivey to the free throw line, where he has 6 on the afternoon. Charlie exhorting the troops, as I mentioned, after Wednesday night's game. Day of revising. CBA Commissioner Jay Ramsdell has decided to fine him. Undisclosed amount.
This commissioner's done a great job. He's young. Don't let that fool you. This guy knows what he's doing.
McClain with a good first step. Tebow in his way, and Tebow a little upset because I think he felt like he had gotten there and established himself. But I don't think he had.
No, I agree with you. Don Vaden didn't think he beat him to the turn, so it goes against it. Here it is. See if he beats him to the turn. It's a block. It's a good call. Vaden worked the ACC. They hired a bunch of officials last year. Darryl Garrettson is the supervisor. Brought in a lot of college guys like Vaden, Jimmy Clark from the WAC. But at Schaus isn't any room at all.
He's just wearing him, isn't he? McClain from about 16 feet, and now Dwayne with 15.
Well, you know, Carmichael carried him early. He's sitting down to get a blow, and now it's to the left hand of McClain.
Lob to the low post. Tebow hammered inside, but the offensive foul is called. Mannion got the block, but he shielded off. Now, wait a minute.
I think it just went off his head, looking at Don Vaden. So it's just... ball will be inbounded. Right now Gadsden is coming over here. It looks like he cut a finger. Charlie Rosen is looking at it.
22nd time to take a look at the hand.
I have a trivia question for you. You follow all sports, as Henry Bibby has to be restrained, and now you got a technical. We'll forget the trivia. Henry was coming after Ed Clark, and he just got one. Now, you don't want to get two. He's done too good a job, and Wes Matthews is holding him back.
And the reason why Bibby is unhappy because he felt that Tebow was obviously fouled when he took the ball inside.
There's been a lot of technicals in this series.
In game #1 alone, there were 6 different technicals whistled.
Well, the big thing is, there's no way Henry should pick up #2 and get pitched.
And there's the AT&T phone poll, the CBA Player of the Year. And, of course, we'll be giving you those results a little bit later on. And what an exciting way to
finish up the season. The AT&T Phone Bowl has been so successful throughout the year. Now you get a chance to vote for the most valuable player. He's the guy who comes up with the most votes. McLean low post, fights for position, and a soft jump hook in. He has been terrific. The way Dexter Shouse has played defense, they might consider putting him on him.